Alright, welcome to the thing you've all been waiting for. It's been like, I don't know, 3-4 months or something. I don't even know when I'm going to upload this. I'm just recording as I go. To the Amazing Race full recap. I'm not even energetic anymore because it's been ages. Right. My hand. So, let's get started with the intro stuff. Welcome to the Season 1 recap. So, we actually start with 8 teams. We had the black team that contains Sadio 1628 Super Gamer 2329. Blue team with JM Pierce 17 Vedic Goyle. Brown team Jukebox and Julian and not a bot. Cyan team with Cactus, Derpy, Lemon, and Magnetron. That team had like 3 players. Actually, it was a mess because there was a lot of switching in and switching out stuff. Then we had green team of Iya Maiden. Gray team Azriel 123 YT and Justice 55. Lime team with Ben Vodka Loudboy and Space Computer. And the orange team was Blue Cyan, Navy Cobalt, Sky, Teal, Aqua 2, and Zacharuni. I'm mostly never going to mention these names except team colors, but yeah. So we start with some transportation stuff. All teams start with 300 cash. Now, for the first leg, I let them choose between the Express, which let them start 2 hours ahead of everyone else, or they just take a regular boring plane. Now, here were the transportation choices they could choose. They had Instant for 200. They had a car for 50, which they had to wait 5 minutes. Taxi, 10 minutes for 25. A train, which was only available from Lake 3 onwards, for 15 minutes, $20. They had the bus, 20 minutes, $15. The boat, 30 minutes, $5. They could choose to walk, or they wait for a whole hour. They don't use any cash. Or they could wait half a day, and then for the first 2 legs I made it, they could earn $20. And in the third leg onwards, I went like, you know what, I'll up it by a lot. They could earn $100. Right, leg 1, there were 8 teams. So the Express plane, we had the gray team and the lime team. So they actually started with 200 after the Express plane stuff. All the other 6 teams took the regular plane. Yeah. Now, their first thing was they had to find a lot from Los Angeles, USA to Santiago, Panama. Some teams found it easier than others. Yeah, let's say that. After that, here's what they took from the location to the roadblock. The gray team took the bus. Lime team took the boat. Cyan team took the car. Blue team also took the car. The black team and the green team also took the car. Brown team walked. Orange team took the boat. Next up was the roadblock. Their aim was to get a minimum of 50 on Google Snake. I don't know why I said that when I couldn't even do it properly. I only did it like once. And I was like, I don't know, years ago. Years ago. But anyways, no one cares about that. Some teams got it a lot quicker than others. Some complained. Some felt like they wanted to die. Others were like, and then some asked for other challenges. Now that was the first leg. I would say not the worst when you hear about the rest of the recap later. Anyways, some teams did it quite quickly, other teams took a bit longer. And then they had to go from the roadblock to the detour. The detour. So the transport they took. The gray team took the taxi. The lime team also took the taxi, same as the cyan team. The blue team took the boat. The black team took the taxi. Green team took the bus. Brown team walked. Orange team also walked. Yeah. Also for the roadblock stuff, because I can't be bothered to find all of this, and because it's quite a mess a little bit, I'm not really going to say who did what roadblock. If Yeah, it's just too complicated, and I don't want to do log work. Anyway, the Detour. They had to take either screenshots of 10 hotels, if they were smart enough, in Santiago, Panama. I think one took one in Manila, Philippines. I got so confused for like 2 seconds. Or they can name 10 cities in Panama. It's easy. You can just search that up. Like Panama City or something. That really didn't take most of them long. Maybe except the like a few teams and stuff. Anyways, after the Detour, they were heading to the pit stop. So, the transports they took, the gray team took the taxi, lime team took the boat, cyan team took the bus, blue team took the taxi, black team took the bus, green team took the taxi, brown team walked, orange team walked. The pit stop was to find a photo of the Muso Regional de Veraguas. I actually just randomly typed in those locations. Don't know how it is. And what I did not tell them was the first team to finish would get an express pass. No. The order they arrived in. Gray team finished first, so they got the express pass. Lime team finished second. Cyan finished third. Blue team fourth. Black team fifth. Green team finished sixth. Brown team finished seventh. Orange team eighth. This was an elimination leg, so orange team just went bye-bye. Now the prize money they all got. For finishing first, they got 100. Second got 80. Third, 60. Fourth, 50. Fifth, 40. Sixth, 20. And seventh got nothing, but they had the most cash anyways. For the second leg, the gray team had $235. Lime team had $245. Cyan team had $275. Blue team had $270. Black team had $250. Green team had $225. And the brown team had $300. Right, leg 2. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of transition stuff, but who cares? I'm recording this differently for each leg. Anyways, so the leaving time. Now, there were like a few changes because prior to the leg, blue team had like a few argument problems. I decided to push them all the way back to the last. They were meant to start 10 hours later, but I'm like, forget it. You can start like 45 minutes later instead. Anyways, the leaving. Gray team left first. Lime team left 5 minutes after. Cyan team 10 minutes after. Black team 15 minutes after. Green 20. Brown 30. Blue 45. Anyways, not like last time. They actually had to take a transport to the airport. So, the transport they chose to go to the airport. Gray team took the taxi. Cyan team and black team and lime team also took the taxi. Brown team, blue team, green team. No, wait, sorry. Brown team took the boat. Blue team took the car. Green team took the boat. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, so once they arrived, they had to go from Santiago, Panama to Sassari, Italy. Some of them found it harder than others because they couldn't find the map. I'm like, don't type in the previous location. Just type in the new location. It nearly killed me. Anyways, then they had to go from the airport to the roadblock. The roadblock. No, not yet. The transport they took to get there. Gray team, cyan team, black team all took the taxi. Lime team took the bus. Brown team took the car. Blue and green team took... No. Blue team took the boat. Green team took the bus. Yep. Okay, I need to read this more properly. Anyways, the roadblock was play Temple Run 2 and get a score of more than 50,000. Quite achievable. Some took longer than others. They also finished anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, once they finished the roadblock, the next up was the detour. The transport they took. Gray team took the taxi. Cyan, black, lime all took the bus. Brown team took the taxi. Blue team took the bus. Green team took the taxi. Now while they were traveling there, because they all left in different order, I asked each team that left the roadblock first. I think I did this wrong compared to the real one, but I don't know, it would take forever. Anyways, their detour was name 30 types of pasta or cook some pasta and send a photo to me. Now the team that got the U-turn had to do both. Now what happened was, yeah, let's just say gray team, cyan team, black team, and lime team were the first 4 teams to pass. They all went like, no thank you, we're not taking it. Brown team comes along, and I told them about the U-turn. They get so excited, they decide we're going to U-turn the green team. So the green team gets U-turned, which means they have to do both the challenges. Anyways, after that, they had to take a transport to the pit stop. The transport they took, gray team took the taxi. Cyan team took the bus. Black and lime team took the taxi. Brown team took the boat. Blue team took the taxi. Green team took the bus. Their pit stop was to find a photo of Palasport Roberta Ceramini. The order they arrived in: gray team was first, cyan team second, black third, lime fourth, brown fifth, blue sixth, green seventh. And it was elimination leg, so green went bye-bye. Prize money. First got 150, second got 125, third got 100, fourth got 50, fifth got 20, sixth got nothing. So the cash they had, gray had 285, cyan 320, black got 270, lime was left with 215, brown was left with 235, and blue was left with 175. Right, welcome to the third leg of the Amazing Race recap. This is a saying that I don't even know why I'm saying welcome anyway. Anyways, the times they left. Gray team left first again. Cyan team left 5 minutes later. Black left 10 later. Lime left 15 minutes later. Brown left 20 minutes later. Blue left 30 minutes later. So, the transport they took to the airport. Gray team took the taxi. Cyan black team took the bus. Lime and brown team took the train. Blue team took the boat. Anyways, once they got there, they had to find a location from Sassari, Italy to Langfang, China. Once they did that, they took a transport. Actually, the location there was quite easy anyways. The detour. They had, no, what am I saying? Let's just quickly restart that. So, they had to take a transport to the detour. The transport they took. Gray took the taxi. Cyan, black team, and lime team and brown team all took the bus. Blue team took the train. Anyways, once they, Right, welcome to the Lake 5 recap. I can't be bothered to speak too loud, so I'm wearing headphones, and it's like 9 p.m, so I'm quite tired. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, Lake 5 recap. So there were like 5 teams left. Yeah, so the order they left was brown team left first. Brown team was eliminated, sorry. It was the black team that left first, then the blue team, lime team, gray team, cyan team. Yeah. And they all left at like 5-minute intervals. Yeah. Can't be bothered to speak too much. Anyways, they had to go from Newcastle, Australia to Hamilton, New Zealand. They had to find them. But first, like usual, they took a transport to get there. The transport they took to get there, black took the car, blue and gray took the taxi, cyan took the bus, lime team walked. Then, once they got there, they had a choice between the fast forward route and the non-fast forward route. The gray team was the only team who took the fast forward route.
They got there, they heard the challenge, they went back. Now the gray team took the taxi to get there, went like, no, I'm not doing it, and they took the taxi to the Detour. As for the other teams, they just went straight for the Detour. Black team took the bus, blue team and cyan team took the taxi, lime team walked. The Detour was to count to 1 to 50 in Maori or name 10 things in New Zealand. Not horrible. Some teams, actually most teams just went to 6 because they can't want to count Maori. Once they finished that, the black team and the blue team took the taxi, the gray team took the bus, cyan team took the taxi, lime team walked. Once they got there, they had to do a roadblock. The roadblock was name all prime ministers of New Zealand in order. Not difficult, I just take images, they did it quite quickly. Yeah, it was quite quick. Once they did that, let's see, black team took the taxi, blue team took the train, gray team and cyan team took the taxi, and lime team walked. The pit stop was just fine Chartwell Shopping Centre. The order they arrived, black team finished first, followed by blue, gray, cyan, and lime finished in last. The cash they had left. So the cash they earned, first got 300, second got 200, third got 100, fourth got 50. Black team got 575, blue was left with 510, gray team was left with 255, cyan team was left with 235.
50. Yeah. Right, welcome. So, I don't know why I did the clap, but it's Lake 4 time, yeah. So the time they left, gray left first, cyan 5 minutes later, black 10, lime 15, brown 20, blue 30. It was the same as last time anyway. Anyways, so the transport they took there, for some reason, cyan, gray, lime, and blue all took the taxi. Black team took the bus, brown team took the boat. Anyways, they had to find an image from Langfang, China to Newcastle, Australia. Not the word. After that, the transfer they took. It's so annoying because all the teams except the brown team took the taxi. The brown team took the boat. Oh my god. Every day I see on my documents just taxi. Once they got there, the roadblock was get a score of 1,500 or above on T-Rex runner. Now some of them got special permission on Slaughter because they couldn't even do anything. Whatever. Anyways, after that, everything was taxi again. Except the brown team, which is extremely annoying. The next two transportation was just takes taxi, except the brown team who takes the boat. Whatever. Anyways, Detour. Their Detour was to find Australia's world ranking cricket, rugby, and football. I would find it easier, but the faster one would be name 4 types of kangaroos in Australia. All the teams did that. Anyways, transfer they took, I just figured out. Cyan team, gray team, lime team took taxis again. Blue team took the train. Black team took taxi. Brown team took the boat again. 4 of the teams just took the same transport the whole time. It's like killing me. Anyways, their pit stop was Nami Lighthouse. The last team to arrive got eliminated. The order they arrived was cyan first, gray second, lime third, blue fourth, black fifth. Brown team got 6. They were eliminated. And this one was a special surprise because for the next leg I actually reversed it. So whoever got first will have to start 5th and got nothing. Second started 4th, they got 50. Third just stayed third. 4th went up to 2nd, got 150. And 5th went up to 1st, they got 200. Anyways, the cash they had remaining. Cyan was left with 275. Gray was left with 260. Lime with 205. Blue got 405. Black got 390.
Right, welcome to the Lake Fight recap. I can't be bothered to speak too loud, so I'm wearing headphones, and it's like 9 p.m, so I'm quite tired. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, Lake 5 recap. So there were like 5 teams left. Yeah, so the order they left was brown team left first. Brown team was eliminated, sorry. It was the black team that left first, then the blue team, lime team, gray team, cyan team. Yeah. And they all left at like 5-minute intervals. Yeah. Can't be bothered to speak too much. Anyways, they had to go from Newcastle, Australia to Hamilton, New Zealand. They had to find them. But first, like usual, they took a transport to get there. The transport they took to get there, black took the car, blue and grey took the taxi, cyan took the bus, lime team walked. Then, once they got there, they had a choice between the fast forward route and the non-fast forward route. The grey team was the only team who took the fast forward route. They got there, they heard the challenge, they went back. Now the grey team took the taxi to get there, went like, no, I'm not doing it, and they took the taxi to the Detour. As for the other teams, they just went straight for the Detour. Black team took the bus, blue team and cyan team took the taxi, lime team walked. The Detour was to count to 1 to 50 in MYCY or name 10 things in New Zealand. Not horrible. Some teams, actually most teams just went to 6 because they can't be want to count MYCY. Once they finished that, the black team and the blue team took the taxi, the grey team took the bus, cyan team took the taxi, lime team walked. Once they got there, they had to do a roadblock. The roadblock was name all prime ministers of New Zealand in order. Not difficult, I just take images, they did it quite quickly. Yeah, it was quite quick. Once they did that, let's see, black team took the taxi, blue team took the train, grey team and cyan team took the taxi, and lime team walked. The pit stop was just fine Chartwell Shopping Centre. The order they arrived, black team finished first, followed by blue, grey, cyan, and lime finished in last. The cash they had left. So the cash they earned, first got 300, second got 200, third got 100, fourth got 50. Black team got 575. Blue was left with 510. Grey team was left with 255. Cyan team was left with 235. Right, Lake 6 recap. So the order they left. So there were 4 teams left. The order they left, there were black team left first, blue team 5 minutes later, grey team another 5 minutes later, cyan team at last, like 5 minutes later. The location they had to go was from Hamilton, New Zealand to Patukai, India. Yep. The transfer they took to get to the airport, grey team, black team, cyan team all took the taxi, blue decided to take the train. Yeah. Once they got there, there was, they just had to find location. I think I said that earlier. Then the thing they took, the transfer they took to go to the Roadblock was the grey team, black team, cyan team took taxi again. The blue team took the train. The Roadblock was just solve a simple multiplication course. Anyone could do it. Now, grey team had an express pass. I would say this is the dumbest decision on the express pass, but they used it on that. It's either the team's just not smart at math, or they just used it because they thought there was going to be like 13 times 13, which was only like 12 times 12. I can't be bored. Anyways, there was a yield again, but no one played that. So they had to take a transport from Roadblock to the Detour. The transport they took, grey team took the car, black and cyan and blue team took the taxi. After that, there was a detour. The detour was just complete some speed math or complete food quiz. Some went with speed math, some went with food quiz. I actually figured out both were impossible, so I just gave them random number typing at the end. Yeah. And once they finished that, the grey team took the car, black team same thing, they took the car, cyan team took the taxi, blue team walked. Their pit stop was just take a photo of hotel site card. No idea what that, I just randomly found that. Anyways, the order they arrived in: gray was first, black was second, cyan was third, blue was fourth. And since it was elimination late, blue team got eliminated. The prize money was first got 500, second got 400, third got 300. That's a lot of cash. None of them got 0 for once. Yay. Anyways, the cash they had remaining was gray team at 680, black team had a massive 850, cyan team had less than 500, but because the redemption teams were getting at 500, I just boosted them up to 500. Yeah. Anyways, then there came the redemption leg. There were 10 players and only 5 of them could get back in. Yeah, and then once they got back in, they were split into like 3 new teams. So like the first and second best were on team red, third best was on turquoise, fourth and fifth best was on yellow. They just had to do 1 game. That was a single game of GeoGuessr. Anyways, the order they finished in was Reddit Gold first, Jukebox second, JMPR 717 third, fourth was EDR, fifth was Space Computer. So their new teams for after the redemption leg were: red team was Reddit Gold and Jukebox, turquoise team was JMPR 717, Magnetron 1. The only reason Magnetron 1 was there was because there's too many people on the cyan team, so one of them had to leave. And the yellow team had EDR and Space Computer. They all returned with 500 each.
Right, welcome to Leg 7 of this recap. So, yeah, now as you know, we have 6 teams. We have the 3 teams that were saved from the 6th leg, which was this black team, cyan team, gray team, and then the 3 new teams, red, turquoise, yellow. Anyways, just for a quick cash update, because, yeah, I recorded that, like, there's a redemption leg in between. Gray team has a total of sorry. Gray team has a total of I can't see. Gray team has a total of 680. Black has 850. All the other 4 teams have 500. Cyan team was meant to have less, but I just gave them extra. Anyways, so the times they left, the first 2 teams that left was the gray team and the red team. Then the cyan team and the turquoise team left 5 minutes after. Black team left 5 minutes after them, and yellow team left last at 15 minutes. Anyways, the first location, they had to go from Patukai, India to Bristol, United Kingdom. Now, first, you know, they usually have to go to the airport and stuff like that. The transport they took: gray team took the car, red team took the taxi, cyan team took the car, yellow team took the taxi, turquoise team took the car, black team took the taxi. Afterwards, after they found the location, they had to take a transport to the roadblock. The roadblock transport they took was gray team, red team, cyan team all took the car, yellow team took the taxi, turquoise team took the car, black team took the taxi. Now, their roadblock, they just had to win a game of tic-tac-toe 5 times on medium level. It's actually on Google. If you just searched up tic-tac-toe. Simple as that. I did not say easy, because I every time I do easy, I beat that. 100% pass rate. Doesn't matter, no one cares about that. Everyone finished quickly. If someone took over like 10 minutes to do it, then something's definitely wrong, because there's like usually a pattern. Anyways, from the roadblock to the detour, there was actually 2 U-turns to be given this time, not 1. There was 2. Now, let's just say red team left, was like the second team to leave or something. They U-turned the black team. Black team was like the 3rd team to leave or something. And then they figured out they got U-turn, so they used their U-turn on the yellow team. And the yellow team was like, I don't know, 5th place that time. Anyways, the transport they took: gray took the car, red took the train, cyan took the car, yellow took train, turquoise took the car, black team took the train. Now, the detour. The detour was win a game of Scribble.io or find 30 famous places in the UK and name them. The 30 famous places in UK was easy. It was the easiest thing. Like, anyone could search up. Scribble.io was harder because you actually had to win a game. Let's just say I don't know how. It surprised nearly every single person. So the black team got to the detour before the yellow team, and both teams had a U-turn, and somehow the yellow team left before the black team. No one understands it. Even I can't. Like, I don't know how that happened. Anyways, then they had to take transfer pit stop. The gray team took the car, red team took the train, cyan team, yellow team, turquoise team all took the car, black team took the train. Their pit stop was take a photo of Sabot Circus. Yes, it was just Sabot Circus. Anyways, the order they finished in was gray team finished first, red was second, cyan was third, yellow was fourth, turquoise fifth, black team last. The prize money they got, first got 700, second got 530, third got 375, fourth got 265, fifth got 100. So their cash they have remaining, gray team had 1,180, red team with 910, cyan with 675, yellow 645, and turquoise team last with 400. Right, leg 8 recap. So yeah, the order they left in was gray left first, red 5 minutes later, then cyan, then yellow, then turquoise. So for leg 8, first, they usually have to take transfer to the airport. The transfer they took, cyan took the car, red took the train, gray took car, turquoise took the car, yellow team took the taxi. Yeah. Once they got there, they had to find a place from Bristol, United Kingdom to our United Kingdom. Not the worst, but yeah. Anyways, once they got there, they had to take a transport to the detour. The transport they took, I don't know how, but all 4 teams, so cyan, red, gray, and turquoise all took the car, yellow team took the taxi. Yeah. Anyways, once they got there, they had to choose between 2 Roadblock games. Either complete 10 levels of 2-player Audi, or find a game of get a final in a game of Survivor Outlaster. They were both on Roblox. Yeah. Some teams did it quicker, other teams took like hours. Chef. Anyways, once they did that, the next thing they what was it? The next thing was they had to take a transport to the Roadblock. The transport they took, cyan took the car, red took instant, gray took boat, turquoise took car, yellow team walked. The Roadblock was just named him holidays people in the UK celebrate. Easy, like Christmas or New Year or stuff like that. Once they did that, they had to take a transport to the pit stop. So the transport they took, cyan took the car, red took instant, gray took instant, turquoise took the car, yellow team walked. The pit stop was take a photo of Stagecoach, West Scotland. The order they arrived in, cyan was first, red was second, gray was third, turquoise was fourth, yellow was fifth. However, yellow was lucky because it was a non-elimination leg, so they were safe. The prize money they all got, first got 800, second 665, third with 535, fourth with 355, and fifth with 200. So, the cash they had, cyan was left with 1,275, red was left with 1,105, gray got 1,410, turquoise was left with 555, yellow was left with 545. Right, leg 9 time. So, there were 5 teams left. The cyan team, red team, gray team, turquoise team, yellow team. The order they left, cyan left first, that followed by red 5 minutes later, gray 10 minutes later, turquoise 15 minutes later, yellow 20 minutes later. So the transfer they took to get to the airport, cyan took instant, turquoise took car, gray took instant, red team took instant, yellow team took the taxi. Then they had to go from our United Kingdom to Al Ain, United Arab Emirates. Once they got there, now the yellow team had a speed bump. Their speed bump was name all the countries of the Middle East, but they actually got that when they got to Roadblock. I just felt like reading that out earlier. Anyways, the transport they took to get out of Roadblock was Cyan took instant, Turquoise took the car, Gray took instant, Red team took the car, and Yellow team took the taxi. Once they got there, the roadblock was to find 15 states in the United Emirates and take a photo. Easiest thing in the world. You just snap, go. Teams did that quite quickly. Anyway, the detour. First, like usual, they had to take transport. Cyan took instant. Turquoise took instant. Same as Gray, they took instant. Red team walked. Yellow team took the taxi. Once they got to the detour was get 100% in countries with the most animal plant species, or get 100% in like animal minefields. They had to do 2 of those. Somehow only 2 teams managed to finish and go to the pit stop. The other teams, they got tied, but I put them down as walk because I can't be bothered. Anyways, the 2 teams that did finish were the Cyan team and the Turquoise team. They both took instant, went to the pit stop. Anyways, since we needed 3 finalists, not 2, I had to put them in I had to put the other 3 teams in the mini battle because none of them could get past the detour. They thought it was the hardest thing in the world, and they asked for like exceptions. I said no, because 2 teams already finished. The mini battle was get as high as you can in Slither.io, and then the team with the high score moved on to the final. That team was the Gray team. Yeah. Anyways, before the final, they don't get to keep their money. I went like, you know what? Let's put one last twist. All teams had to start with $1,000, and they had to use it wisely. Right, leg 10, the only leg you all care about. I don't think you even care about the other 9 legs. Maybe the first leg. Except for that, you don't care about anything else. I can tell by half of you watching this video. Anyways, leg 10. So there were 3 teams left. There was the Cyan team, who was like near the top 3, top 4 most of the time. The Turquoise team, who avoided elimination by 1 spot multiple times, started like an hour later and somehow keep surviving. And the Gray team, who did averagely well, flopped the last leg, had to go for some player. Anyways, so there was a twist. Because there were 3 roadblocks, I told all of them to get a supporting player, not bothering the supporting players because I can't be bothered. And it's too much work for me figuring out who to support who again. Anyways, so first, like usual, they had to take a transport to the airport. Cyan team went straight out with instant. Gray and Turquoise team took the car. Once they did that, they had to go from Al-Ain, UAE to Washington, D.C., USA, the capital of America. Yes, we're not going back to Los Angeles or wherever the first leg started. Once they got there, they had to take a transport to their first detour. Their detour was Cyan took the transport they took, Cyan took instant, same as Green, same as Turquoise. They just went straight out instant. Once they got there, the detour was get a minimum of 150 on Google Snake or get 1024 in 2048. I mean, I attempted the 1024 myself. Easiest garbage in the world. Look, I did that in 7 minutes. It sounds horrible. I still did it faster than most of the teams. Who cares right now? Anyways, once they did that, they had to go to the first roadblock. Now, because there are 3 roadblocks, I told them only 1 person from each team can do 1 roadblock at a time. Otherwise, you get penalty. Actually, quick notice, all 3 teams got penalties because 1 got close. I just went like, you know what, you can get a penalty. 1, cash mistake, you can take the penalty. 1, swapped, take the penalty. So at the end, all 3 of them got the penalty. I'm not offering this in season 2. This is garbage. Next time if they want a penalty, I'm costing them money. Anyways, the roadblock. Find all of the 50 US states on the map and get all 50 correct. It was the easiest thing in the world. Look, I even did it. Now, a tip for this, because this one had no outline, you should actually start with the outer states and then work your way in. The two confusing ones is Wyoming and Colorado. I was gonna mix them with those two. I don't even know which one's up or down. Somehow I always get it at the end. Who cares? Some teams did it faster than others. Other teams complained. They started crying. Mainly the turquoise team. Who cared? Anyways, then they had to go from the roadblock to the second detour. The transfer they took. Cyan took an instant. Gray took an instant. Turquoise also took an instant. The detour was score higher than 23,000 points in GeoGuess or World Quiz only, or score a minimum of 190 in the country of World Quiz. I don't know if I did the 2,300 thing before. I just randomly put that there because I felt like it would be a smart idea. Minimum of 190 in country. I've done that before. I've scored max before, except I've lost my memory. Anyways, yeah. The 190 thing took a while because people had to do this and that and all of this garbage stuff. Anyways, once they finished that, they had to go to Roadblock. Now, the transfer they took, Cyan and Gray team took instant. Turquoise team took the car. Their second roadblock, which had to be done by a different person, was name all the states and their countries that have been listed in the game. Now, this one, I actually set up a sporkle for them, but then I actually figured out they needed to approve it, which annoyed me. So I actually had to go to each chat, sit there, and type on my computer. This is actually the first time I had to do work and asking for transports and sending out challenges. I actually had to sit there, I questioned them, and I just gave them 2 chances. They got 2 chances to work. I would just say, no, you wait here for 5 minutes. That's what I did. It's so annoying how you actually approve a sporkle. Well, I'm never doing this again anyway. Once they did that, there was a final challenge, and this was like the last transport or something. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is a little confusing, but yeah, from what I'm reading, Cyan team walked, Gray team took the instant, Turquoise team took the car. I think I messed up somewhere. Okay, let's just go for the transfer stuff quickly, because I think I messed up somewhere. To the airport, Cyan took instant, Gray took the car, Turquoise team took the car. From the airport to the detour, Cyan team took instant, Gray team took car, Turquoise team took the instant. From the detour to the first roadblock, Cyan team took instant, Gray team took instant, Turquoise team took instant. From the detour to the second roadblock, from the roadblock to the second detour, Cyan team took instant, Gray team took instant, Turquoise team took instant. From the second detour to the roadblock, Cyan team took instant, Gray team took instant, Turquoise team took the... I cannot be bothered. Okay, let's just read it out the simple way. You're gonna figure this out. I can't be bothered figure this out again. Cyan team took the order they took was instant, walk. The Gray team took car, instant. Turquoise team took car, instant, car. Okay, we're done with that. Anyways, the final challenge was get 100% in US president garbage. Yeah. I don't know why I said garbage, but some people said it was hard, so that's why I said the word garbage, because none of them were American. And I'm not even American, I know the whole thing. Sounds weird, doesn't matter. I don't even know why I did that in the first one. Anyways, once they finished the roadblock, they didn't even have to pay for transport. They just had to find a pit stop. The pit stop was the White House. Yes. Now, the order they actually finished in was Cyan team finished first as the winners, even though they walked one. Gray team finished second, and Turquoise team was too far behind, so I just gave them third. Yeah. They were like, I don't know, a whole challenge behind or something. Anyways, yeah. There will be some few trophy images coming up. Hope you enjoyed the super long recap. I don't know how long it is. I think it's like over 30 minutes at least. Like and subscribe. Maybe just enjoy some the trophy images. And if you join next season, join, I guess. See you next time. Bye.